Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Got a little cut here on my knuckle. Just right there. The hands are cold. Not sure if it's by the cold wind that my hands are cracking, but it's like I've like slipped myself. Can you see there? Okay, good evening. It's gone 7 o'clock. I thought I'd come on and do a reading. So, we'll have a look into some cards. The coffee is so good all the time lately, which is nice. We've got the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck that we're going to start off with. So that will tell us a story. Then we'll have a look into the Tarot Mucha. And then we get some Oracle cards. Got the Archangel Oracle, the Enchanted Map, messages from your angels, angel prayers that are in like reverse. And the Journey of Love, which is eager. It's already got the lid off its box. Okay. Let's do a reading. Should we see whereabouts we are on this path? This path of love, of enlightenment, of awakening. The awakening to love. Okay. We've got to have a story. Let's have a story to go off of. Creation. Okay, let's find the story. These cards are from the crown chakra area. Creation, she shaman. I will guide you to your muse. Okay, the legend. In a time before history, she shaman walks the earth, bestowing artistic talents on a select few. One day she rests under a birch tree. Hey, says Birch, I want my muse too. Birch entertains she shaman for a long time, singing and telling tales. She shaman smiles. My great friend, you have had your art all along. She vows that from then on, she will give everyone their own gift. To this day, she shaman has never left us. We see her inside every creative work. Okay, imagination. It doesn't say that, it says inspiration. Well, I'm feeling the energy of the masculine, actually seeing like the divine feminine everywhere. Okay. Inspiration. Your path is an artistic one. Express your love in a tangible art form. It is time to make decisions. The personal inquiry. Am I waiting for someone's permission to create my life? What do I need to see in order to claim my own gifts? Key ideas. Open into magic. Lasting transformation. Divine feminine. Awakening. Awakening creativity. Finding your muse, owning your gifts. Keywords: creativity, muse, and magic. The meditation. Open a notebook to a clean page. Close your eyes and imagine she shaman standing in the mist, holding out her hand. Follow her into the mist. As you walk, she motions to sit. Ask for her guidance. Pick up your notebook and write. Simply write whatever comes. Do not censor or judge the words. They may mean nothing right now, but they will. Thank she shaman for her visit. Okay, let's pull some tarot cards and see what's going on. It's a bit warm in here. I'm not going to complain that it's warm. but it's nice and toasty warm in here. Let's go to the tarot cards. Hi Pandora, I realised the other day I was being hormonal in the chat. That's okay, darling. We like a bit of self-realisation. Good evening, Pandora. It's okay. It's good when we pick ourselves up on things. I was speaking to, not yesterday, I think it was the day before, my daughter's partner, and he was talking about how he feels like he had been, was being a little bit two-faced because there's a challenging character who's very much in their ego that he works around, and he just said to me, like, I really find it hard to, like, tolerate him. I think he said, I really don't like him. And I said to him, the quote, I think it's by Winston Churchill, I don't like that man, I need to get to know him better. And he's like, Lucy, I promise, I am really trying to get to know him better. And he said, I feel a little bit two-faced because, like, I'm talking about him like this now, but in front of him, like, I'm really friendly and I'm, you know, trying to not necessarily get on his level, but, you know, trying to understand him. And I said, well, it's good that obviously you realise that, but, like, if you're talking about someone, I suppose if you're talking about someone differently than what you would do to their face. So it's just self-awareness. He said, I don't really like that. So that feeling of, that's really good. That's personal development, isn't it? When you can pick yourself up on behaviours that you recognise are not for your benefit. Anyway, we've got a masculine here who's standing strong. And I feel it's because of this divine feminine energy here that helps him to feel brave, courageous, strong, who makes him feel like he's worth something. I was going to say that he's worthwhile, but only really he can decide if he's worthwhile. Pandora, that sounds like a very nice, tolerating person, laugh out loud. At least he's not creating karma and being horrible. That's what I thought, because he's like, I don't say this stuff to him. And I thought, well, why would you? Why would you want to go and judge someone and hurt their feelings? Well, I did say to him, I said, I think it's like something. He said he's a compulsive liar. He just lies. He said, and he's telling people like these stories, and I know damn well that he's lying. And I said, it's triggering something within you that's an aspect that you don't like. You don't like liars. So it kind of like, he's being triggered. Anyway, it's good to talk about it. So we've got this masculine here. Should we read this card first? The Seven of Wands. There are the cups. The discs. Here we have the wands. Beset by foes, a young man stands in a posture of courageous confidence. Though he is outnumbered, he still has the upper ground. Literally and symbolically, his power comes from the belief that he can achieve whatever he sets his will to accomplish. He knows he is at the peak of his strength and prowess, and he welcomes the challenge to prove himself. Even against such odds, his confidence shines. Key ideas: courage in facing challenges, standing your ground, confidence attained through experience. Interesting. I'm actually feeling now that I've told you that story about Megan's partner and like the challenges he's having at work. I'm picking up this energy that maybe the masculines are struggling with their group, like at work. I was going to say like a close-knit group, people that you spend a lot of time with. Okay, having to stand up. Having to stand up, wow. It's like taking a stand, making a stand. Okay, let's get another card here. Okay, the Knight of Wands. I was looking to see, because it said like all these foes, surrounded by foes, but I can't actually see any people. You can see the wands. Could be internal conflict, being frustrated with oneself. Okay, let's have a look at this Knight of Wands. So he's standing his ground, he's now on his horse. What's he going to do with this rod, this wand that he's got? I felt the energy of Polo. Okay. He's charging though. Right, so let's have a look at this. The Knight of Staves may rush in where angels fear to tread. This boldness, okay, the angels, I was taken to like you, actually being the angel, divine feminine. So there's a role here for the masculine that maybe you wouldn't dare, but he would. So the Knight of Staves may rush in where angels fear to tread. This boldness without forethought may be foolish, but it can also lead to greatness. He is susceptible to failure more than those who never take a chance, and yet fortune seems to follow him and keep him from true harm. So it seems that fortune is following the divine masculine here, and it's keeping him from true harm. It's making him feel strong and powerful and courageous. It's like when you push your luck. It's like, no, he's going to push his luck. Well, I feel like the feminine wouldn't dare to do that. But this masculine here, okay, he's confident. Is he overconfident? He's just confident. That's a good energy to be in. He will champion any righteous cause and pursue any path that promises glory. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a time of increased activity or unexpected travel. Key ideas: fearless action, possible recklessness, a surge forward in an endeavour. Opportunity for travel here. Just felt with like luck being on your side. Unexpected travel. There's the energy of I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. I'm a divine masculine, get me out of here. Excuse me. Right, okay. This card here. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I would say this is the slowest moving knight. So, something stopped him in his tracks. Let's read about the Knight of Pentacles here. So, we've got two knights on the table. Two knights. Okay, the Knight of Discs is not a risk taker, but he makes up in determination what he may lack in boldness. So sometimes we're feeling like we're a risk taker, and sometimes we're just feeling a little bold. Like I said, there's confidence there. Whether there's too much and then it halts him, he's like, I can't really take that risk. But he's thinking about it. He is happiest when he has a task that benefits others, not just himself. He is a good choice to lead a team effort, for he does not seek personal glory. Through steady progress, he will always achieve what he sets out to do. Do not expect sensitivity from this night, but you may also, yeah, it does say that, do not expect. Do not expect great sensitivity from this night, but you may always expect honour. If this card does not represent a person, it can mean a time of steady work towards a goal and the need for patience, not haste. Okay, key ideas: slow but steady progress, dependability and predictable responses. So I felt the energy of him maybe being like an internal battle here with himself regarding his own behaviour. So it's like he all of a sudden he's got this get up and go, and then, okay, we better think sensibly about this. Let's not rush into it. I was just feeling bold. And I say this is a card like of not really budging. You're caught between like two cities, if you want to say that. Always look at that as being a tea towel on his head. Stay at home and dry out the dishes, okay? The crown, well, it's got a pentacle that's keeping it in place. There's one on his lap, and he's firmly got two secured to the ground. So the underlying energy here. Let's have a look at it. Does that say who's the liar? The guy who spoke to you, or the guy who... Yeah, the guy he doesn't like. No, not the guy. No. Megan's partner's not a liar. Maybe he was once upon a time, and that's what might be triggered. It's normally something that we don't like within ourselves that we recognise, and you see it in somebody else's behaviour, and you're just kind of like, you know, you kind of have to stop that. And you only know through experience. So, no, it's the guy that he's working with. So Pandora, I was looking for some cards. I couldn't believe how expensive they are now. Should have got, oh, whoops daisy. Should have got on the bang wagon 7 years ago. Yeah, I purchased all my cards like kind of all at once. Which was, I feel like, the best investment I've probably made in my life is when I purchased these cards. What are the angel cards called you're reading from? Angel cards. I'm reading at the moment from the Tarot Mucha, which is like this box here. And then I did read from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. We'll get onto some angel cards shortly. I took down my profile and cover photo last night. He probably analysing what's making him wait. I was just about to say you probably shouldn't think about what kind of outcome. If you've done it for that reason, for a reaction, then you need to have a look at that. Megan's guide just doesn't value these in a person, but sometimes you can't choose who you work around unless you get your own team who have better standards and values. And that's exactly what I think with like with him, most definitely, but also my children, is like they do plan to have like their own, I think that's what they crave, is a team of people, their own team, their own businesses. It's like they don't really want to work under someone, they want to work for themselves. Right, let's have a look at this book here. This card here, the Four of Pentacles. A haughty ruler sits in majesty before the city he has built to feed his pride. He takes pleasure only from the trappings of wealth. Money is his foundation and his primary motivation. Everything he undertakes is done with one eye on the ultimate profit. But he has sacrificed some of his humanity in the pursuit of gold. Materialism has closed off a place in his heart that should care about the suffering of others. Without that, nothing will ever truly satisfy him. Key ideas: attachment to material possessions, greed, fear of loss, and miserliness. Have a look. No, not a reaction. I had a dream, a sexual one, and I didn't appreciate the energy. I did like the dream though. He didn't appreciate the energy, so that caused you. So I took my cover down so he can back off what he's doing, or second think what he's doing, and maybe take a better approach. Okay, right. Archangel Oracle cards. Let's see what the archangels want to say. Angel therapy. Oh, interesting, because you've asked about the angels, Pandora, and I wasn't even using like an angel deck. So we've got angel therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, so we're all in therapy. Angel therapy. Although I did feel that this creation card, the Divine Feminine here, was an angel. Angel therapy. Have you asked us angels for help with your situation? We can only help if you give us permission. Right now, close your eyes and take a deep, cleansing breath. Then mentally call upon your guardian angels and the archangels to help you. Don't outline how you want to be helped. Just tell us what situation you'd like help with. Most important, be open to receiving help as it comes to you. The help might be in the form of a hunch, an intuitive idea, or a direct intervention. If you receive any repetitive guidance, it's important that you follow it. Working with Archangel Raphael, ask Raphael to surround anything needing healing with his emerald green aura. The crystals that are aligned with Raphael's healing energy are emeralds and malachite. Okay, we're going to get another one from you. This is interesting. Look how this angel's like. It looks like she wants to hand over like the baton to him. Is he ready? Like I said, the angel prayers were like in reverse in my stack of cards here. What's that on my sleeve? Well, it feels like a bit of dried food. What have I eaten? A BLT. That's what I had. And some nice seeded bread. That was hours ago. Okay. I was going to say that guy came to you like you was his counsellor or therapist. What guy? Megan's Divine Masculine. He's a twin flame. Is that what you're talking about? Or he came to him? I have boundaries and I only appreciate a certain energy coming through in 5D. Okay. And I was going to say that guy came to you like you was his counsellor or therapist. It was a very endearing question he asked you and was hearing and was leaning to you for advice. I have that all the time, Pandora. I feel like everybody. Megan's guy. Yeah. Well, we hang out, and that's what... And myself and him, we can talk for hours, and we giggle. Like, he'll say something, and then they just go into fits of giggle. Because he knows he said something that's, like, kind of out of line, and then he'll be like... just I'm like, stop. So... But I always feel like he's... I mean, I talk to my daughter about it. We talk, like, all three of us, but she can kind of get lost sometimes. And so it leaves me and him to, like, just be speaking. She doesn't pay attention, but me and him will be speaking. And, yeah, I'll just talk about, I don't know, just whatever, isn't it? And it will always come in with what he's been going through, or I'll tell him stories, and then she'll join in and she'll tell her stories. But me and him, we just have, like, he's more of the divine feminine energy. He's, he's great. He's so caring. He's so lovely. They have come so far, as in, like, personally developing. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. This is what the angels want you to know. The challenges you faced have made you stronger and have taught you new lessons. Instead of becoming bitter, you've opened your heart with compassion towards people in similar situations. You've let go of any blame or feelings of victimhood. This is why you're now overcoming previous challenges. Your positive outlook is attracting a loving solution and new solutions at a higher level of spiritual understanding. Stay positive. Working with Archangel Jeremiah. Jeremiah's name means mercy of God, and when you call upon him, Jeremiah delivers mercy to you and everyone involved. Jeremiah guides you and others to act in loving ways. He also helps you adopt a merciful outlook, which enables you to consistently treat yourself with respect and tender, loving care. Okay. Oh. Right, let's crack on. I feel a little distracted. The Enchanted Map. I felt like I wanted to use these yesterday, so let's see what messages they have. We're going to get more than one. I'm drawn to that keyhole and the light coming out of it. There's the first card. There's the second card. Oh, and third card. Okay, this one's gone like this. Oh, we've got two cards. All right. Education. We'll keep it upright, even though it's kind of on its side. Okay. Education. Very important. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your preconceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all: I don't know yet. Again, the feminines here are kind of giving the lesson. And the next card is Peaks of Joy in reverse. Card number 33. We'll go back like 2 steps. Do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk, listen to the songbirds, scratch a kitty's head, play with a dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. Okay, next card, listening in reverse. Are you feeling that you're not being heard, that perhaps your needs aren't valid, that your song will go unsung? Now is the time to bring your message to the world. Speak up. It's time for your voice to resound throughout your sphere of influence. This is a moment to say what you mean and ask for what you want. In the reverse position, listening has another meaning too. It also asks you if you're refusing to listen to someone else, preferring to hear what you want instead of what's being said. This is the time to get out of denial. Reverse discard always brings freedom if you heed its advice. Okay, last card is Sacred Pool, card number 47. What's going on in that card? I'll let you guys have a look first. What is going on? Does that look like a flower? Is that actually a feminine figure here, holding like a rose or a flower here? That card was upright, wasn't it? Yes. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Okay, let's get a message from your angels. Mystique. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. There's this energy here. Keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. Mystique. Very much to like Scorpio's energy, mysterious. Okay. That's the wrong book. Let's go to this book. You are on the right path, although it might seem to take a lot of time and effort. Keep up the good work. You are definitely making progress toward your intended outcome. Sometimes flexibility is called for when you're working toward an aim. But in this instance, you need to stay firm in your conviction. Compromise will only waver down the divine plan that you're manifesting. Resist the urge to bend or to please others. In the end, these individuals will be pleased by the outcome. You're following a divine course, and others may not be privy to the same vision that you're following. Do your best to explain this vision to the others involved, but don't feel the need to defend your actions. Look at my picture. Sorry, Pandora, I felt like your DM looking at your picture. Look at my picture. Well, you can't now, can you? Because you've taken it away from him. Listen, I'm not judging it. That's what you felt drawn to do. Okay. Look at my picture. I'm coming out of the darkness and into the light. So are you. You know what you're doing, and we in heaven are here to back you up fully. Okay. Angel prayers. Now, why were these in reverse? Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. Okay. I had a song up there for him since end of December for his birthday. I took that down too. I don't mean to giggle at you. Speak your truth. Okay. Now, it was in reverse, so I feel that someone could be struggling maybe with speaking their truth. But let's look at the message. We'll soon turn that around. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity. Okay, the general message. The angels around you at this time are encouraging you to speak your truth. It has reached a point in your life where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something with those who matter most to you, then do so. As you share your truth, you will create an openness in your heart that will enable you to receive extra support and guidance from the angels in heaven. The expanded interpretation. If you're constantly saying yes when really you want to say no to someone around you, no, it doesn't say that. Well, if you want to say no to someone around you, say it. But if you're constantly saying yes when you really want to say no, or someone around you is making you feel that you're losing all sense of yourself, now's the time to speak up. The angels are encouraging you to be honest about what you want. You may be telling yourself you don't want a specific situation in your life, but it's time to be real. What do you want? Whatever your truth, Archangel Gabriel is encouraging you to speak up now. Archangel Gabriel. Gabriel's name means God's strength, and she is the angel of mothers and of communication, the ultimate nurturing angel who can help us feel safe and supported in emotional situations, especially if they have anything to do with integrity or truthfulness. Gabriel surrounds all of those who call on her in a pink and white nurturing light, and she holds us like a mother. Allow her into your life so you can speak honestly with the light of integrity in your heart. Okay, let's get another message from here. I really want to pull a Mother Mary card, but I could not see the Rumi cards or the Mother Mary cards when I was getting these cards. So, but the likelihood is that they will appear. 2 cards, okay. Unconditional love, the Divine Mother. We'll just read the kind of last part of this. Okay, the Divine Mother. Let's read about that. The Divine Mother is the Divine Mother in energy that runs through every belief system in the world. In India, she is seen as Shakti and Bhavati. In the East, she is seen as Kuan Yin, and in many other places, she is seen as Mary. Whatever you call this energy, she exists within us all. In this case, the Divine Mother is Mary, the Queen of the Angels. Whatever face or name you give her, she will be there for you in time of need. Again, I feel that's whatever name or face you give her, she's the Divine Feminine. She is like the Divine Mother. She is the Mother of the Angels. Oh, I did feel that actually yesterday. I felt the energy of lots of different levels of angels assisting, being called in. So I was taken, I didn't even pick up on it because I was taken more to the page energy in the deck. And the pages were coming up. I was pulling some cards last night, and the pages I was recognising were being like guardian angels that were being, not archangels, like guardian angels that were being sent by the archangels. I kind of, not distributing them, but sending them where they're needed. The next card is Leap of Faith. I'm ready to take a leap, angels. Thank you for doing it with me. That's cool to feel that. I was going to go to a bit of Kool and the Gang. Okay. Leap of Faith. Kool and the Gang. I like that. Okay. We'll have ours with a C, shall we? Yeah, rather than a K. Kool and the Gang. Leap of Faith. The angels are encouraging you to make the change you've been pondering for a while. This change is absolutely guided, and even though you're not entirely sure what's going to happen next, if you take the leap with faith and trust in your heart, you'll be guided safely to the next step along your path. Your angels want you to visualize that you have wings on your back so that you can fly high like them. Now is the time. Okay, the expanded interpretation. A leap of faith isn't about hoping something's going to turn out positive. It's knowing that it is. And one of those cards said about you acting with surety and confidence. Okay, you need to shore this situation up. So a leap of faith isn't about hoping something's going to turn out positive. It's knowing that it is. It's about trusting God and your angels to carry you safely to the ground. There are so many changes going on in your life right now, and you have the opportunity to move on to the next phase. This is an exciting time, so bring your angelic friends on the journey with you. They are desperate to be invited. Most definitely. I said to you, I felt the archangels. Before we read a Journey of Love card, I'm going to go and see if I can find the Mother Mary deck. I will find it. Well, I found a roomy deck. That would do. So we should finish with a roomy message. My goodness, time's gone by very quickly. The journey of love. Okay, we've got 2 cards. The first card is Knowing Without Knowing. Card number 41. Sometimes the heart knows in a way that the concrete mind and memory cannot. We feel something that we cannot quite express. Perhaps others are quick to dismiss it as meaningless whimsy or irrationality. Yet that feeling beyond the mind's capacity to fully perceive is the ancient truth of your greater self reaching through time and space to connect with you. Like a phone line extending from a more ancient place in the world, you can hear it crackle perhaps. Not the clearest reception, yet you can also sense the love travelling along that telephone line. The things that you feel and that do not appear to make sense are the things to trust most now. You are being guided by a force far greater than your own mind. An ancient divine brilliance is reaching to you, communicating with you. You may not hear or understand it with clarity as yet, but you can feel it. Trust what you feel. Interesting, I can taste the taste of fear in my mouth. Okay. It's been a while since I've tasted that. This oracle speaks to you of the opening up of your higher mind, of the part of your intelligence that can dialogue directly with the forces of divine guidance and creation. First card out. Divine guidance, angel therapy. These forces use symbols, abstract communications through dreams and visions, through impulses that circumvent your conscious mind and have words streaming out of your mouth or flowing through your mind that you have not created of your own volition. Someone speaks to you and you respond with words that you feel you are hearing for the first time as they pour out of your mouth. Whose words are these, you wonder? It is your ancient self that speaks. Trust the strange and mysterious at this time. It is another way, an ancient way of wisdom that you are tapping into now. Enjoy this new sacred connection unfolding. This oracle is also confirmation that you have relationships around you now and continuing to come to you that are from times long past, karmic connections that will take you further on your journey of love. Okay. Hi Cynthia, darling. Just getting back from picking up the rental. What a treat to see you. Thank you. I have been here before. Aromas open the doors and I walk through knowing. This is a good message today. Devotion to the small. Card number 32. Hi Gal Gal. Hello Channel of Love. I'm talking to the angels and divine. What I'm hearing is, I hear you knocking. If you're bringing kindness, please come and sit down. Oh, that's lovely. I hear you knocking, and if you're bringing kindness, please come and sit down. Card number 32. The next card is God Speaks. Let's go to Devotion to the Small. She bows, she honours growth. She sees that within the smallest flower there is the teaching of the earth, the gospel of Gaia, the mystery of life demonstrated. She recognises that she too is of nature, subject to the mysteries of growth and life, that in honouring nature and taking pleasure in life, she opens her heart to allow great creation to happen through her. This is the feminine wisdom, alive in men and women with open hearts. There is an innate wisdom within you that understands this devotion to the Earth Mother as an important step in fulfilling your spiritual destiny on this planet. She is speaking to you now, letting you know that there is a small change happening, something that is growing within you, that you may recognise but not think is so important, yet she tells you now that it is very significant. Soon, sorry, I've become a little bit congested. Soon you will see that what you thought was a seed to yield a single flower is actually blossoming into a lush garden of manifestation. Gratitude and love for the small changes, gratitude and love for the small changes happening are leading you into fullness that you can only dream of. Enjoy. The message of this oracle for you is that your blossoming is occurring now, and the Earth Mother has gratitude for your presence within her being, for the work you are doing to help other human beings. She asks for you to surrender any concern you have to her, to let her creative power continue to gently guide you into your rightful place in the world, that you may shine as you were born to do in service to the evolution of this planet. She is helping you now. Trust her. Okay, the poem. A flower is a poem that tells you the truth of a thought in the fragrance of a dream, as fleeting as a heartbeat, as lasting as a memory. Let's finish with a Rumi message. I was going to say I'm a bit thirsty. I've got no coffee, but I've got some Coca-Cola. It's all good. Let's just swap them around. Okay. Right, let's finish with a Rumi message, guys. I've got the card, thank you. You who show the way. Card number 33. We've already had like 33 in reverse. I believe it was Peaks of Joy. You who show the way. So that's you, Divine Feminine. We're going to find this Peaks of Joy in reverse. What's that? And I feel like the reverse energy is the masculine. So you, Divine Feminine, you who show the way. It started off with that, with the creation here. You should only be drinking your water, Lucy. I'm okay. Coffee, Coca-Cola, pure juice. But thank you for the guidance. Maybe I do need to have a glass of water, but I'm all cool. I like what I like. I enjoy what I like. You who show the way. The logical mind runs away from drowning. Lovers accept drowning in the sea as their destiny. The logical mind finds consolation in reaching a level of comfort in life. Lovers are focused beyond their own comfort. Okay, so it's like that daring aspect now. Or orange juice. But the other day I had a glass of orange juice. There's something black in it. So this is my last can of Coca-Cola. And then I have pineapple juice and clementine juice. That's what I have at the moment. I'm going to finish my last can. And the coffee lately is just so lovely that like I'm producing. The blend, it's just, yeah. Whew, I'm enjoying my week off. Okay. Right, let's read this message. How long is it? It's long enough. I have looked to you in my darkest moments, searched for you, as though fumbling for the candle and matches during an unexpected and interminable blackout. I am the ship at sea, seeking you as my guiding light. Nay, I am the sea, rising up to the horizon because I yearn to be closer to you. Then, oh, to my greatest relief, you rise like a phoenix from the ocean, casting hallowed golden light all around you. This great blazing angel of holy fire. In a sweet instant, my soul rests in your presence. The sea becomes calm, the darkness abates, your life reveals truth, and through your living presence, I know my true self again. I am what you are. Even when it appears I am returning after being lost in darkness, as though I could ever be extinguished. I am divine light. I am you, a living sun. Even in your unquenchable passion for service to humanity, to the world that offers you so much, there is a time when your most powerful offering is actually and most simply that of your presence. You show the way, you who inspire through how you choose to live and be, you who sometimes think yourself to be invisible, you who consider to be of no particular or exceptional worth. Yes, you who through your choice to live your truth, reveal my face, demonstrate my love, embody my presence, heal my beloveds, and love my creations. This oracle comes to you with a special message. You are an inspiration. You are helping those around you, and even many of whom you are unaware. You are doing this because this is your path, this is your way, and this is your gift, to live a life dedicated to the growth of consciousness, and through that dedication, inspire others to receive the loving consciousness of the great beloved that can benefit them so greatly, no matter what their situation or circumstances. My chair is a squeaking here. Okay. You are not doing this through any effort or will. You are doing this because this is your nature, your being, your way. Just as the sun breaks through darkness with its own light, shining light with its presence by simply being, so too does your inner sun, your soul. You don't have to understand this or do anything with this information given, although you may find it of comfort or even be shocked by it, pleasantly perhaps. It is just an acknowledgement of who and what you are, given freely because you are ready to receive such an acknowledgement. You are also being gifted through this oracle with a sign, a portent. This oracle is an omen, an issue too difficult for you to understand, no matter how hard you have been working on it, is about to be resolved. You have no need to hold on to it or become more worthy of that resolution. It is going to happen according to the grace of the great beloved, and your job is to allow it to happen, to simply bear witness to the resolution, even if you have no idea what is going on in the process. You may find that whilst you are letting go, the resolution happens without you being aware of it until after the fact. Then apparently all of a sudden, what was an issue is no longer so. You who help others are a worthy recipient of the help of the great beloved. Be prepared to surrender all plans and convictions about what you can and cannot be, about what you think you know and what you think you need. Allow the benevolent grace of the beloved to take you through the great waves as the seas become calm and serene under the living divine light. This oracle brings the message that if you have a situation in your midst that feels impossible to resolve, the divine has it covered. Do the sacred honour and ritual and let it be sorted out by a greater power than your own. It shall be sorted out, and your sun shall rise, just as day follows night again and again, so too shall your sun rise after any issue or struggle. Have faith and hope, and know that this is a sensible approach to any dilemma, no matter how serious it may seem. For what use is it to bemoan the absence of day, even on the longest night, when you know in every moment dawn is ever close in to breaking once again? Your hope then is not foolish, but wise. Sacred honour and ritual. Place your hands on your heart and say, the divine who loves me unconditionally blesses me now with such grace that my life aligns with divine order and all becomes golden, blessed and mercifully held in the compassionate consciousness of the Creator. I thank you for the courage and faith I have needed to endure the night, and I now celebrate the coming dawn. I see it breaking, I see its light, and I thank you for this mercy. With Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I am now shown the way to the dawn. It is at my feet, and together we step into the gift of a new day. So be it. If you have a specific issue you would like addressed, hand it over to the Divine Beloved now by talking about it, just as if you were having a conversation with your oldest and dearest friend, for that is exactly what will be taking place. Then, when you have explained your feelings, your doubts or fears, let it go, and know that the situation is held in the grace of the great beloved. You have completed your sacred ornament ritual. And I have completed this reading. That was pleasurable to do. Cheers to all. I'm off to have a lavender salt bath. Enjoy your time off, Lucy. I will do. I had myself, it wasn't a lavender salt bath. I had myself a lovely bath earlier. And it was quite nice. But then I fell asleep with wet hair. So I'm definitely resting. It's like if I want to sleep, I'll sleep. And yes. The choice. Okay, that's interesting because this card was just kind of laying on top of the Archangel Oracle card. So looks like we're finished on this message. The choice. Card number 62. My ear's ringing. Just one ear. Okay. My left ear. The choice. There is a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters as they receive so much more inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up, make your life easier on yourself, and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now, the divine is calling you to play. Okay, the poem. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point a possibility, each step an opportunity, seemingly random. Each decision moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. It's just a sentence here. Seemingly random, each decision moves us inexorably in a direction both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. Okay, right, I'm going now. I will catch up with you guys soon. Hi Bond, how are you doing, darling? I'm just getting off now, but I hope to catch up with you soon. Okay, so take care. Much now.